What's going on, YouTube? Buff City here, back with another one. I wanted to talk about Cracker Barrel losing $100 million. Yeah, it's that bad. Because let me tell you, I did a short talking about this briefly the other day. Go check that out if you haven't already. I'll connect that to this video so you guys can check that out when you get a chance. But Cracker Barrel recently went under a rebranding. They got a brand new logo and everything. And a lot of people who would frequent that restaurant, they're just not happy. They're not happy with the redesign on the interior either. That's sparked a lot of negative controversy. So let's get into this article by CBS News. Cracker Barrel loses almost 100 million dollars in value after new logo release. Cracker Barrel shed almost 100 million dollars in market value after its stock plunged Thursday following the release of a new logo. New design eliminates a long-standing drawing of an overall clad man leaning against the barrel in favor of a cleaner logo featuring some of the just to change name. It's like a flat design, really plain and boring. Personally, I don't care for it, but flat design it's really been taking over a lot of company logos lately. Shares of Cracker Barrel fell $4.22 or 7.2% to $54.80 Thursday, trading, shedding 94 million in market value. The stock had dipped to a low of $50.27 earlier the day, representing a loss of almost 200 billion in its capitalization. The slide appeared to have been halted on Friday, with Cracker Barrel shares up roughly 1.3% as of 12:03 Eastern Standard Time. Wall Street's reaction to the logo design, as Cracker Barrel has been working to refresh its image on the new menu items and redecorated stores that eschew the 55-year-old chain's timely approach in favor of a more modern look. Listen, this is what a lot of people have been saying about the redesign. Let me scroll down here to the new logo versus the old logo. This is the new logo right here. Now they kept the same color scheme for the most part, the the gold, the deep gold, but this is black now. They kept the gold, but they made this black. See, on the original, this is more of like a maroonish color, like a deep maroon with the gold. But what a lot of people have been complaining more about the fact that they gave the interior of most Cracker Barrel restaurants this Martha Stewart type, shit, whatever you want to call it. It looks like your very generic modern restaurant because Cracker Barrel's always been known for like a old school down south like southern hospitality type place, that you can get a taste of even if you don't live in the south. Give that old country, old like country store type vibes, like it says in the old logo, the old country store. According to the company's website, the man in the barrel and the old logo represented the old country store experience where folks were gathered around and share stories. Yeah, and them taking all that away, it doesn't even feel like that anymore. Like they just got rid of the entire point of people even going there in the first place for the experience of the old country. Because you're calling yourself the old country store, when people walk in, that's what they want to see. They don't want to see this Martha Stewart shit. Anyways, let's continue. It's unusual for a company's share price to plunge dramatically due to a logo redesign, although marketing missteps can cause investors to question a company's strategy. Oh yeah, that absolutely can. Because if I had shares in Cracker Barrel, I would have pulled out immediately myself. Cracker Barrel's overhaul had been overseen by CEO Julie Fles Massino, who last year described the chain as not as relevant as we once were. I don't. What is she smoking? I don't know what she's smoking because how are they not relevant when they've had a system that's worked for them? I don't know. I don't run the company. I'm just an observer. And announced plans to update its down home menu. In a statement to CBS News, Cracker Barrel said that the man portrayed in the logo, known as Uncle Herschel, will remain front and center in our restaurants and on our menu. Our values haven't changed. The heart and soul of Cracker Barrel haven't changed, the company said. Yeah, we'll see about that. The new logo will appear on menus and marketing materials, is now rooted even more closely to the iconic barrel shape and the wood mark that started it all, the company said in an August 18th press release. Conservative commentators took issue with the rebrand, with right-wing podcaster Matt Walsh calling it more generic on social media. Marketing experts also criticized the company's overhaul. Many of the criticisms took place on a political tone, with some social media commenters describing the new design as woke. I mean, I can see where they're coming from that. It doesn't look like an old country store anymore. I mean, what was the point of even? I personally don't see the point of changing it up. They could have just left it the way it was. Brand strategist Kelly O'Keefe, a founding partner of Consultancy Brand Federation, said that the redesign simplifies an overly complex logo. In a normal marketing environment, this would not even have been noticed, but these are not the normal times, O'Keefe said in the email. Politically inert marketing moves are being labeled as political opportunistic reasons. Another marketing expert pointed out that the redesign risks turning off longtime fans of the chain. It has, without question. With Bolt Heath founder Kevin Dahlstrom, who served as a chief marketing officer at several companies in the financial industry, describing Cracker Barrel's rebrand as a fiasco. The holy grail of the marketing is to create a brand that customers give a damn about and feel some ownership of. It's exceedingly rare, and when you have that, as Cracker Barrel did, you never abandon it. You only double down on it. Dahlstrom wrote on social media. Mm-mm-mm. Cracker Barrel was founded in 1969 and operates nearly 660 corporate owned locations across the United States. Cracker Barrel's growth, which soared in the 1990s as the chain expanded, has slowed in recent years. For 2024, the company reported revenue of $3.5 billion, up just under 1% from $3.4 billion the previous year, while net income fell to $40.9 million for a year, down $99 million in 2023. It's okay. This is just some more numbers. Okay. So, yeah, like, if I'm just being real, when you think of Cracker Barrel, you're gonna think of this man right here, leaning on the barrel, sitting down on that chair. You know, I would look at him. He's probably the original chill guy. You know that chill guy meme with that little animal with his hand in his pocket. I mean, you think the old country store, and they got rid of old country store. It just says Cracker Barrel. That's it. This was like a very flat, very boring, very just non like what memories are people gonna have with this? Like, come on. Listen, I'm all look. I only say this because I've always been a if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of guy. If I'm running a chain restaurant with a system that works and has worked for over 5 decades, right? Over 5 decades, what's the point of changing it up? What's the point when we've already established a name for ourselves, as well as the whole aesthetic of the restaurant is to be an old country store, so people could get a taste of you know a southern country store without actually having to go to the South. They'll just get a taste of it because people go for the experience, not so much the food. The same reason people go to Chick-fil-A. The service is what sells the food at Chick-fil-A, not the food itself. You see what I'm saying? But some people, their new CEO, this chick who doesn't know what the hell she's doing. If I'm being honest with you, and she just cost the whole company almost $100 million. And I'm sure, and shareholders aren't happy with her either. So who knows? Her job might be on the line if the board of directors at Cracker Barrel, they want to save this company. They know exactly who they got to get rid of. And with that being said, I'm gonna end the video right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Have y'all eaten a Cracker Barrel lately? Is it still as good as it used to be in y'all's opinion? Do you like the new design? Do you hate the new design? Let me know what y'all think. Also, don't forget to hit the Linktree link in the description of this video to support me directly via Cash App or PayPal. And if you choose to do so, for one, thank you. I really appreciate it. And two, if you decide to do so, I will shout you out in my next video, and that is a promise. Well, till next time, y'all be safe out there and have a good one.